Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. I hope it's a good day for you. This is M.A. Truth, and welcome to What the What. Yeah, what the what. Boy, do we have some foolishness going on, or what in this world? We got Mr. A. White personified in the White House telling us that this coronavirus, it's not real, it's make-believe. Go to work. Hang out with your friends. Cough on them. They won't get sick. Everything's fine. If they don't get rid of this behind, I don't know what. If you don't get out and vote, I don't know what. We have a real messed up system. It's really not set up for the people as it's proclaimed to be. It's set up for the elites, for lack of a better term to use. It's set up for those who have access to money. You look at the history of those who put all of this in motion. These men were rich men. These men were looking out for themselves. They were not looking out for the collective. They weren't looking out for the average individual. They were looking out for their own self-interest. And while I would like to think that maybe not all were callous and cold, I think maybe they were. At least that's the way things are now. That's how they've progressed to be. They probably had a genuine idea of what they wanted to do, what they wanted to make of this country that they came and invaded and stole from the native peoples of the land. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that. They ran away from tyranny in their own country and came here through tyranny, created what is now known as the United States. I personally like to be specific when I speak. I like to make sure that my words are accurate and that they truly reflect my thoughts. The United States. Individual little states, communities, which joined together and formed this unity. Not America. America is a continent. It's three of them: North, Central, and South. America. Continents, not country. And I know some people get real pissed off when I say it that way, but frankly, I don't care, because I want to make the distinction. Because if you say you are an American, that means that you are inclusive of all of the Americas. That means that you are talking about Mexico, that you are talking about Canada, that you are talking about the countries in South America. All inclusive. This crap that we living through now, this bullshit, this is all the makings of the United States. The government, the men, and some women who have fueled the fire of hate in these United States. Nevertheless, this is where we live. This is where we go to work. This is where we raise our children. This is where our families are. This is where we do what we do. And again, as jacked up as it is, and as limited as it is, we do have freedom of speech to some degree. Because if you talk too much, then people want to censor you. They want to limit what you say. They want to say, well, you can't say that because that's hate speech. Okay. Well, speaking hateful things is, unfortunately, is human nature, and it is a way that folks in the States speak disparagingly of others. Bottom line is, see, what people don't understand, and this goes all the way back to the beginning of this mess. What people don't understand, they fear. And what they fear, they want to destroy. That's why religion is such a joke. Organized or otherwise, religion actually means to lock up your brain. Look it up. Look it up. Go to the root of what it means. Anyhow, I just had to get that off my chest, so to speak. I'm a news junkie. I love history because I believe that there's something to be learned if you study history. You should learn what not to do, because it was jacked up from the get-go. So you don't do that same bullshit again. But then, hey, there's some folks who just can't seem to get that in order. Oh well. Anyway, this is M.A. Truth. I speak it the way I see it from my perspective. And for those who do listen, catch my little podcast, I hope you can get that too. I'm speaking from my perspective, and if it happens, any part of what I share, if it resonates within you, I hope it resonates to the point of where you want to investigate and dig deeper into what's going on around you and how it affects you and yours. I consider myself to be a reasonable person. And I hope that you sense that in what I share. Well, folks, I'm getting ready to go into this job. Yes, it's another slave ship. Okay. Think about it, people. We on a little wheel like hamsters, running to produce for somebody else who don't give a rat's ass about you. They really don't. They just want the bottom line. If you're working for corporations, it's the bottom line. We want that money. We want this dollar that is based on absolutely nothing. Zero, zilch, nada. Nevertheless, we rise, right? We rise. Again, this is M.A. Truth. Have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you. And always remember, when you speak from your heart, remember that Spirit is with you. That great, wonderful energy that keeps us all going. Old folks used to say, clothed in my right mind with the full activities of my limbs. I love that saying. I love it. So I share it with you. Clothed in my right mind with the full activities of my limbs. M.A. Truth. Have a good one. Out.